All right, we were doing this exercise. We didn't finish it. We were number 3, right? Okay, go ahead, please. He said his inventory. Remember, we are in the same sequence, same order. 1, 2, 3. He owned and that it came to 17,000 items. He explained that he had been making a list of everything he owned and it came to 17,000 items. In number 3, he said his inventory. What do you think? What do you think is the answer in number 3? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
You see the sentence here? He owned and that thing.
Perform
Remember,
an art
we are using just verbs.
using just verb. He said his
Was, where. All the or other verbs.
Had.
came. Came.
You have the answer here.
Came.
Came. Okay, everything is here. Number 4.
He. Ya lo tenía.
Okay, Karina, Patty, are you understanding the exercise?
Yes, teacher.
Sorry.
Yes.
Well, Marla and Areli just got here. Maybe you are kind of confused. Remember, we are doing direct speech and reported speech.
He
Yes.
said he took a decision. He had made an artistic decision. He had made. And number 4,
Had made
an artistic
it here.
he had made. Yes.
To shred and granulate everything. But he
Boynen.
was a verb here, but he
But he thought. No, or he.
the right place yet.
He haven't found it.
He hadn't found.
He hadn't found.
Found. Past perfect. Okay, let's see this in this. Maybe it's kind of confused for you with this exercise. Let's do the grammar. You already checked some points of the grammar. Okay. Hold on. Okay, reported speech. Patty, can you help me to read the direct speech? And then let's see, America, you read the reported speech. Okay?
Okay.
Direct speech, Karina, reported speech, America. Go ahead, please.
Me?
Yo contesto, hija, si quieres.
Okay. Direct speech. Michael Landy. My goal is to destroy all mass positions.
Reported the speech. He said that his goal was to destroy all his positions.
I want to bury them underground.
You want to bury them underground?
My father gave me a sheepskin gold. A
His
sheepskin
father
gold.
had, his
Sorry.
father had given him a sheepskin coat.
I haven't found the right shopping center.
He hadn't found the right shopping center.
I have been making an inventory.
He had been making an inventory. Toca el de Guinea.
Okay, Ginny. I can throw anything away.
She said that she couldn't throw anything away.
Maybe I'll stop buying so much stuff.
Maybe would stop buying so much stuff.
Creo que ya no.
Finish. Como que al teacher le está fallando mucho su conexión, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Ya no está Judith.
Hi guys, did you read the message of the teacher in WhatsApp group?
Yes.
The teacher is still having some problems. We are going to come back to 11 o'clock. Be patient, please. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. We are going to come back to 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Yes,
Bye.
see you. Bye-bye.
Gabriel? America?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's continue, please. Sorry about these little details, but sometimes it happens. You know, I have always it's ready, but not today. I don't know. Give me 1 second, please. Well, let's read the grammar, please. We finish the exercises, but just let's read the grammar, please. Claudia, would you mind helping me with the direct speech, please?
Direct speak.
Yes. Here.
Okay. Okay. Direct speech. Michael Landy. My goal is to destroy all my possessions. I want to bury them underground. My father gave me a sheepskin coat. I haven't found the right shopping center. I have been making an inventory.
Okay, good, thank you. Now, let's see, Patty, can you read the same direct speech and then the reported speech?
Okay.
Reading this, he said.
Okay. Michael Landy, my goal is to destroy all my possessions. He said his goal was to destroy all his possessions.
Possessions, okay. America, next sentence, read the direct speech and then the reported speech.
Okay. My father gave me a sheepskin coat. Reported speech. His father had given him a sheepskin coat.
Yes, remember the tense in the direct speech, okay? It changes on the reported. Okay, Areli, next sentence, please.
I haven't found the right shopping center.
Okay,
He hadn't found the right shopping center.
present perfect, negative form, past perfect, negative form. Gabriel. Present perfect continuous. Gabriel. Gabriel.
Yes, yes, I have been making an inventory.
Continue.
He had been making an inventory.
Yes, if you see the same present perfect continuous changes to past perfect continuous. So it's kind of the same. Karina, can you read? On Ginny, we have the direct speech and we have the
Yes.
reported speech. Can you read both sentences, please?
Okay. Yes. Direct speech. I can throw anything away. She said that she couldn't throw anything away.
And past tense is couldn't, remember. Okay, Marla, next one. We have a future here. Marla? I think she's not there. America? Are you there?
Yes.
Last one, please.
Maybe I'll stop buying so much stuff. Maybe she would stop buying so much stuff.
Okay, this is buying, not buying, remember? Basic word, buying. Okay, buying. And this one, I'll, the contraction of will, I will. She would, right? Maybe she would stop buying so much stuff. Let's try to pay attention on those words with an S at the beginning, like stop, 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 stop. When you report information that is still true, the verb tense often remains the same. Like this one, someone explained to me that this is what you call performance art. Okay, let's remember what we said at the beginning. Let me see who else we have here. Claudia, can you read again this, please?
The instructions?
Yeah, you're right here at the bottom.
Okay. When you report information, do you hear me?
Yeah, when people report things, this one, the extra information.
When you report information that is still true, the verb tense often remains the same. Someone explained to me that this is what you call performance art.
Okay, continue here.
When people report, when people report speech, direct speech.
Yeah, here, when people report things.
When people report things another person has said. There are differences between the original speech, direct speech, and the reported speech, indirect speech. These differences occur in verb tense, modals, pronouns, and possessive adjectives.
Yeah, sometimes it's about the verb in the tense, the modals, pronouns, and possessive adjectives. We will check that on detail. That is the grammar part. Okay, pay attention on this, please. Well, you already have it. Direct, indirect. Okay, Karina, can you read the first one, please? The example here, direct.
Okay.
Can you read the direct? Patty,
Report.
indirect.
Okay. You have 2 weeks to complete your assignment.
Assignment, yes. Patty? Patty? Claudia, please.
Professor Albert said that we had 2 weeks to complete our assignment.
You have to, okay.
As you see, you have the tense here. You have 2 weeks to do your assignment, right? Present, same. Professor said that we had 2 weeks to complete our assignment. For example, Karina, direct speech. Karina. Simple present.
Okay.
I watch TV every day. Karina, what is the reported speech? I watch TV every day.
The teacher said
Karina said,
Karina said that she watched TV every day.
watch,
Watch.
Claudia.
Yes.
Claudia is tired to have problems every day.
Oh my God.
Converted-
Claudia said, repeat it again, teacher, please.
Claudia is tired to have problems every day.
Claudia said she was tired to have problems every day.
Yes, excellent, excellent. Okay, you have the idea. Okay. Here we have another example. I like Peter. You see this one? It's simple. I like Peter. Right? She said she liked you. You see this picture? She said she liked you. We have another example here. A fireman said that all the children had been saved. That's another example. The reported speech, remember, is when someone said something. So you're repeating the same sentence with another tense. Let's do this exercise. Maybe it's clearer for you. Okay, America, are you back?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you read the instructions, please?
Here are some one things people said about their possessions. Complete these sentences to report what said that they said. Compare with a partner. Do you know any people like this?
Okay, Patty, are you back? Patricia? Patty? Hello? I think she's not there.
Okay, I'm not all materialistic. I have very few possessions. A friend of mine said that he wasn't materialistic and that he had very few possessions.
Yes, you have sentences here, right? I am not all materialistic. He said he wasn't materialistic. I have very few possessions, also present, and that he had very few possessions. Okay, let's do number 2. Let's do it in teams, please. Help each other working on these sentences.
Yes, okay.
Yes? We have 7 people right now. Let's work in teams, please, and help each other. From 2 to 7. Go ahead, please, to the record rooms.
Hi, I'm here. Where's the teacher?
¿Qué?
Isn't here?
¿Qué? No te entendí nada.
Wait. Espera.
Okay, please, let's continue. See what you have.
Teacher, can I say the number 2?
Yes, of course. I was about to ask you.
Okay.
You read my mind. Number 2, you read the direct speech
Okay.
and then the answer, please.
My closets are full, are all full, but I can't stop buying new clothes. Someone at work told me that her closet was all full. but she couldn't stop buying new clothes.
Yes, it's fine, but then someone at work told me that her closet is plural. Is was or were? Patty,
Where?
where? Yes, you say was, where? But she
Couldn't stop buying new clothes.
couldn't. Okay, I'm gonna use here just what you are changing and then you put the rest, okay? Number 3. Who wants to do number 3, please?
May I, teacher?
Yes, Claudia, please.
I'm always throwing things away. Once I threw out an empty vase by mistake. My aunt said that she was throwing things away and that once she had thrown out an empty vase by mistake.
She had threw, what do you say? Once I threw out an antique vase by mistake. Okay, Claudia, can you say it again?
She had thrown or threw.
She had thrown, right.
She had thrown. She had thrown out an empty vase by mistake.
Thrown. An antique, remember, antique. Antique.
Antique.
Yes. Number 4.
Me, teacher.
Yes, Karuna.
Okay. We're in debt because we've spent too much money on stuff of your apartment. My brother told his wife that they were in debt because they have spent too much money on stuff for our apartment.
Because they had, remember, past tense. You have a present perfect?
Had.
You change it to past perfect. Had spent. Just make sure this word is pronounced stuff. Stuff. Okay. Good, excellent, good job, everyone. Number 5. Gabriel?
Hey, teacher.
Well, Adeli, yes.
I have a huge collection of comic books that I just don't have room for. One of my teachers told me that he had a huge collection of comic books that I just didn't have room for.
Yes. I just didn't have room, right?
Yes, didn't.
Just didn't.
Didn't.
Remember, it's just.
Just.
Just, not just, just.
Just.
That's for everyone, because that's a usual little mistake.
Yes.
Okay, somebody else, please. Gabi. Number 6.
We have to have a year sale to get right on time. They just we've been buying a yard sale, and my neighbor said their hard to have had to have a yard sale to get right on time. They just haven't been buying a yard sale.
Okay. Here, instead of will, what do you use here? We will have to have a yard sale to get rid of the young we've been buying at yard sales. My neighbor said they, Gabby, my neighbor said they, continue.
Had.
What's the model you are using here? You need to use a model. You have will. We will have to have a yard sale. You are using will here, right? We will have to have a yard sale to get rid of blah, blah, blah. So you're using will. What would you use? You say would. Instead of will.
Cool, teacher? Could?
No.
Would.
Well, let me see if Gabriel can do it. Gabby? Gabby? We have will here. We will have to have a yard sale to get rid of the young. We've been buying at yard sales. Here in the grammar. Do you have any questions? Try to go to the grammar. You have this one. Maybe I will stop buying so much stuff. Maybe she will stop buying so much stuff. That's what she said. So if you have will, you use would or could. Either one. Gabby, are you understanding the topic, the exercises? Gabriel?
Yes, yes.
Gabby?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I need your answer, please. What would you do, number 6?
Number 3, my neighbor said they would have to have a yard sale to get rid of all. They just haven't been buying a yard sale.
You can use here. They could have a here, you could use could or would. You could have a yard sale or would have to have, right? That would be in the first one. The young who they had been, you know, they, because remember you are repeating, that's why the young, they had been buying. Here is present perfect continuous. You change it to past perfect continuous, right? Number 7. Anyone? Anyone? Number 7?
Me, teacher?
Yes, please.
Rosie? Yes? Okay. I never throw things away. I just leave things in the garage. Years ago, my cousin told me he never threw
Never
things away.
through Sorry. He never threw.
Threw things away. He just left things in the garage.
Okay. He left. Yes.
Thanks, Claudia.
He just
You're welcome.
left at the garage or in the garage. Sorry. Rosie, garage.
Garage.
Yes, garage. Good job. Just pay attention, please, to the tenses. Remember, when you see first or you listen to the direct speech, that's the first sentence. Of course, when you hear that, for example, we are talking, let's do a little exercise on the chat, please. Go to the chat. I'm going to give you a sentence, and you're going to change it. All the sentence I give it, I am going to give it to you. I'm going to give you, they are direct speech, okay? You can use he said, she said, the teacher said, Rosie said, the teacher told me, etc. Right? Or it could be anything, but this remember they said. You have the first sentences. Let's practice. I have practiced my dance moves over and over. I hope they are okay. That's the direct speech. You have it on the chat, please. You have the tensor, you have a present perfect, and you have a present tense. And you have verb be. Try to do it as fast as you can, okay? Just practice. Are you understanding the exercise?
Exercise number 3.
No, I am giving you instructions to check on the chat.
Okay. Shit.
You have a sentence and direct speech. Can you hear me, America?
We're going to change your sentence. He said.
Yes, that's what I explained at the beginning. I am not
Okay.
giving you a sentence in direct form. You have to change it to indirect speech. Like the teacher said, or he said, you have to convert that sentence. For example, I have practiced my dance moves over and over. I hope they are okay. The teacher said, he, blah, 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 blah. He, oh, they, blah, 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 blah. Try to fix it. He said that he had practiced his move, dance move, Claudia, not mine, dance moves over and over. He hoped they Excellent. Just mine, because you're talking about somebody else. His move or her moves. Yes, Rosie. That's good. Just the second part, he hoped they were okay. I give you another sentence. I'll put the name at the beginning, okay? So you know if this he or she.
Mhm.
Okay, this is Maria. Yes, Gabriel, it's okay, it's good. Remember, you have to change because you are saying in the indirect speech what the other person said. So he said he had been practicing his dance move. No, not I. You need to change the pronoun. Yes? First sentence, I say, or somebody says, for example, this one, Maria. Imagine Maria says this, I am working late today. I am not sure if I can get home on time for dinner. So you need to pay attention if you're she or he. Maria said she blah 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 blah. She's yes. Do you understand the exercise? Yes or not? It's the same what you did with the other exercise.
I am trying to write the sentence, teacher.
Okay.
I write the answer, teacher. I'm not if I am good.
Okay. Remember, this is just practice. She said she was working late today. She wasn't sure if she could get home on time. Excellent, Rosie. Perfect. Okay, who did says this? Well, this is who did sentence. I have cooked a tasty meal. I hope my guests like it. Change it into indirect speech. Who did said, pay attention to who did sentence. She said, who did said she was, or she had, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if you are understanding the, Aurelia, are you understanding the exercise?
Yes, teacher, I understand.
Okay. So let's change who did sentence. Who did? I have cooked a tasty meal. I hope my guests like it. You have present perfect. You have present tense. What would you do? Who did say that she had cooked a tasty meal? She hoped her guests liked it.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Excellent. Okay, another idea. Patty, you give me a direct speech sentence. Write it on the chat.
Okay. In which form?
Any form you want.
Okay.
Play with the tenses, write it on the chat.
A direct speech.
Yes, direct speech.
Okay.
A ratito.
Okay, we are going to use our imagination with those sentences. Okay, my mom's goal is to travel to Europe one day. My mom's goal is to travel to you to travel to Europe one day. Okay, Patty said that try to write it as fast as you can, please. What you have to do first when you see these sentences is to pay attention on the tense. My mom's goal is to travel to Europe one day. Arely said, Patty said that her mom's goal was to travel to Europe one day. Yes, excellent. But it's just to travel, remember. Patty said that her mom's goal was to travel. Remember, guys, when you have two verbs, you need to separate those verbs with to or with ing. Was to travel to Europe one day. Or traveling, or was traveling to Europe one day. Okay, we have verb be, remember. Excellent. Rosie, America. Pay attention on the sentence we are doing, America. I mean, focus on the sentence we are working. He said he taking Italian class. I don't know what sentence that is. Okay, one more. Claudia, can you make another sentence in direct speech, please? Claudia?
Yes, teacher. Wait for me.
Yes. It could be simple, but as you make it hard, difficult, it's better. Like using present perfect, present perfect continuous, I don't know. Simple past continuous. Depends. Whatever you want to use. I'll go shopping this afternoon if I have time. Okay. Okay. 30 seconds, please. Converted in indirect speech. Okay, let's go first with Claudia's sentence. I'll go shopping this afternoon if I have time. Please focus just on one sentence for now, then we can go with the next one. Claudia said that she would go. You need a verb, Adeli, that she would go shopping this afternoon if she have time. Excellent. You missed just the verb. Okay. Who did? Remember, this is just practice. Try to do it. Claudia said that she would go shopping this afternoon if she had time. Excellent. Okay. That was the first one. We have Miss Rosie says, I want to get level C in my English class. That's simple. Rosie said she wanted to go level C. Okay, she wanted to get, not to get level C in her English class or in the English class. Okay, next sentence. Please try to have a sequence, organize. Let's work sentence by sentence. No, try not to scramble all the sentences together. We're working one by one.
We're gonna try, teacher, we're gonna try the America sentence.
Yes. It's one by one whenever I tell you to write a sentence, because you write many sentences and we get confused. Which one to do? I don't know. So try to be organized with the sentences, please. Then I am trying to look for okay, let's go now with, you see, I have so many sentences here. I cannot even find it.
Stop, please stop writing sentences.
Right, because they are too many. I am telling you, I have to tell me the sentence, we fix it, we make it right, and then we go with the next one. Okay, America said, okay, said, she had said since she had said Mary. I don't know what you mean, America, but try to organize the sentence. What are you trying to say with the sentence? Okay, let's go with Who's sentence. I want to finish my homework before nightfall. Give me your answer. I want to finish my homework before nightfall. All right, I want to finish my homework before nightfall. Who has the answer? Okay.
Teacher, what is the sentences? I can't see.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. You have too
I
many.
lose the sentence.
It's like a scramble.
Yeah.
So you need to be organized, guys, please, and follow instructions. You did wanted to do, not to done. I wanted to finish. Remember, if you are talking about somebody else, Rosie, you need to use the pronoun. The teacher said he wanted to finish her sentence before nightfall. When you said like that, the teacher said, right? He or she. He wanted to finish. You can use wanted and finish in the past tense at the same time. All right, cool. Let's continue, please. This was just a little exercise. From the last exercise, you have the answers here. Okay, we have a speaking and listening practice here. Who's materialistic? So this is in pair work. Discuss the questions. How materialistic are you? You have 5 questions. Number 1, Patty, can you read it?
Yes. Do you like to have all the latest gadgets?
Gadgets.
Gadgets.
I think Mr. Julio is here. Kind of late, Julio, but you're here. What happened?
Teacher, I had not internet.
Okay. Well, read number 2, please.
Yes. How thrifty are you? Are you careful with money?
Do you remember thrifty, guys? The meaning of thrifty?
Thrifty. How thrifty are you?
Yeah, do you remember, everybody?
No.
Remember thrifty?
No, I don't remember.
Yes, this is ahorrativa.
Yeah, it's when you go to stores to buy
Yes.
something that is cheap, or you try to be careful with your money. Like second hand, some people say second hand or used for stuff. Like outlets or something like that. Thrifty. You try not to spend too much money. Number 3, Marla.
Are you very attached to your possession?
Yes. Are you very attached to your possessions?
Attached.
Attached. Okay. Who did? Number 4.
Have you ever gotten upset because you lost or broke something valuable?
Yes. Have you ever gotten upset because you lost or broke something valuable? Valuable.
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 Yeah, valuable. Try to understand the meaning of the questions. Gabriel, number 5.
Do you often buy things you don't need?
Yes, do you often buy things you don't need? Discuss those questions, please, in teams. Remember, this is how materialistic you are. Let's work on that, please. We have how many people? Please go ahead. Discuss the questions. Go ahead. Okay, let's continue, please. Remember, this was just a speaking practice, okay? I mean, asking and answering these questions. Now, in this exercise B, please, I need someone to read it. Let's see, Julio, can you read these instructions, please? Exercise B.
Okay. Listen to the Howard answer the question above. Take notes on one thing he says in answer to each question. The compare with a partner. How much detail can you remember?
Okay. Compare with a partner. How much detail can you remember?
Compare
Yes.
with
Yes, compare detail.
and detail.
Detail. Yes, pay attention on this, about Howard answers to the questions. Take notes. Remember, take notes so you can remember. Okay.
Yes.
Here you go.
Page 87. 3. Speaking and listening. Who's materialistic? B. Listen to Howard answer the questions above. Take notes on one thing he says in answer to each question. Then compare with a partner. How much detail can you remember? 1.
Do you like to have all the latest gadgets?
Well, to be honest, I'm not really interested in gadgets, so I don't have the latest computer or phone or anything. You won't believe this, but I didn't even have a smartphone until fairly recently. I had to get one though. Well, the salesperson said I can't get any other kind now, so yeah. I mean, I use it, but I'm not always checking it for messages and things. And most of the time it's turned off. I only turn it on when I need to call someone. Otherwise, it needs to be charged every day. It drives my friends crazy because they can never get a hold of me. 2.
How thrifty are you? Are you careful with money?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, generally, I'm pretty careful with money. I mean, I don't like to waste money on things I don't need. And I'm not the kind of person who would spend like thousands of dollars on a TV. I definitely compare prices online and shop around for things like that. And actually, it's funny. My mom told me when I was a kid, she'd given me a piggy bank. And I used to pick up every coin I found on the sidewalk and save it. So I guess I've always been a little thrifty. 3.
Are you very attached to your possessions?
It depends. Some things yes, and some things no. Like, I have some artwork and gifts from friends, and souvenirs from trips, and things like that. I'd be really upset if anything happened to those. But you could take away almost everything else, and I wouldn't care. You know, a friend told me he had moved one time, and he decided not to take all his stuff with him, and he'd sold it. Sometimes I think it would be fun to do that, like move somewhere and leave all my stuff behind. I'd be way more interested in the adventure of moving than in my belongings. Leaving a lot of stuff behind just wouldn't bother me at all. 4.
Have you ever gotten upset because you lost or broke something valuable?
Well, one time I lost my watch on vacation. It was my father's watch, so it was very important to me. My mom said he'd gotten it in Paris, and people used to compliment me on it all the time. Anyway, I was on vacation in Puerto Rico. I have no idea where I lost it, but I think it must have been at the beach. Anyway, I was pretty upset. And you know what made it worse? I didn't lose the watch until the very last day of the vacation. so I'm still wearing it in all the photos we took on the trip. I still can't look at those pictures without feeling bad all over again. 5.
Do you often buy things you don't need?
Probably not. No. I guess I just don't like a lot of clutter, so I don't have a lot of things. I'm not like a collector. On the other hand, I'm really picky. So when I do buy something, it has to be just right. I often shop around till I find exactly what I'm looking for. If it's something big, I might even go back to the store a few times before I decide to buy it. My sister said one time I was the worst person to shop with for that reason. But yeah, I'm not an impulse buyer. I never get home with something I just bought, take it out of the bag, and say to myself, whoa, why did I buy that?
Excellent. Just pay attention one more time. We are going to work on this exercise. Howard said, pay attention to each one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For example, Howard said that he wasn't really interested in gadgets at all. That's the first example. You can continue with number 2. How thrifty are you? Are you careful with money? So Howard said that he blah, 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 blah. Yes? Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. So let's listen one more time and then you're going to work with your partner.
Okay.
Take notes and focus on the questions. The tenses. Tenses are very important.
Page 87. 3. Speaking and listening. Who's materialistic? B. Listen to Howard answer the questions above. Take notes on one thing he says in answer to each question. Then compare with a partner. How much detail can you remember? 1.
Do you like to have all the latest gadgets?
Well, to be honest, I'm not really interested in gadgets, so I don't have the latest computer or phone or anything. You won't believe this, but I didn't even have a smartphone until fairly recently. I had to get one though. Well, the salesperson said I can't get any other kind now, so yeah. I mean, I use it, but I'm not always checking it for messages and things. And most of the time it's turned off. I only turn it on when I need to call someone. Otherwise, it needs to be charged every day. It drives my friends crazy because they can never get a hold of me. 2.
How thrifty are you? Are you careful with money?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, generally, I'm pretty careful with money. I mean, I don't like to waste money on things I don't need. And I'm not the kind of person who would spend like thousands of dollars on a TV. I definitely compare prices online and shop around for things like that. And actually, it's funny. My mom told me when I was a kid, she'd given me a piggy bank. And I used to pick up every coin I found on the sidewalk and save it. So I guess I've always been a little thrifty. 3.
Are you very attached to your possessions?
It depends. Some things yes, and some things no. Like, I have some artwork and gifts from friends, and souvenirs from trips, and things like that. I'd be really upset if anything happened to those. But you could take away almost everything else, and I wouldn't care. You know, a friend told me he had moved one time, and he decided not to take all his stuff with him, and he'd sold it. Sometimes I think it would be fun to do that, like move somewhere and leave all my stuff behind. I'd be way more interested in the adventure of moving than in my belongings. Leaving a lot of stuff behind just wouldn't bother me at all. 4.
Have you ever gotten upset because you lost or broke something valuable?
Well, one time I lost my watch on vacation. It was my father's watch, so it was very important to me. My mom said he'd gotten it in Paris, and people used to compliment me on it all the time. Anyway, I was on vacation in Puerto Rico. I have no idea where I lost it, but I think it must have been at the beach. Anyway, I was pretty upset. And you know what made it worse? I didn't lose the watch until the very last day of the vacation. So I'm still wearing it in all the photos we took on the trip. I still can't look at those pictures without feeling bad all over again. 5.
Do you often buy things you don't need?
Probably not. No. I guess I just don't like a lot of clutter. So I don't have a lot of things. I'm not like a collector. On the other hand, I'm really picky. So when I do buy something, it has to be just right. I often shop around till I find exactly what I'm looking for. If it's something big, I might even go back to the store a few times before I decide to buy it. My sister said one time I was the worst person to shop with for that reason. But yeah, I'm not an impulse buyer. I never get home with something I just bought, take it out of the bag, and say to myself, whoa, why did I buy that?
Excellent. I hope you have the answers for these questions. Remember, what did Howard say? Or what did he say about the latest gadgets, about being careful with money? Please work in pairs and try to have the answers using the indirect speech. Yes?
Yes.
All right. Let's do it. Go ahead, please. Okay, guys. How was the exercise? What do you think? Is easy, difficult?
It's okay, teacher.
For me,
It's in the middle.
difficult.
Difficult? It's not
For
difficult,
me, for me.
but you need to practice. You need to practice these kind of exercises with the direct or indirect speech, reporting what someone said. Uh, well, he said, for example, I don't know. We have many examples, but you need to focus on the tenses. Remember, that's the best, the main point. Take the tense in the first sentence, right? Because you're reporting what the other person said. And try also to focus on the pronouns, he or she, the teacher, Claudia, Rosie, Julio said, Karina said, right? So
Say,
use he or
he said.
she. her, or his, right?
Yes.
So you need to find
Right.
that the tense and the pronoun, as well as the verb. Well, when if you are talking about verbs, you are talking about tenses. So you need to do your homework about this so you can enforce that knowledge. I mean, it's difficult to learn it just in a couple hours, but if you find the key, not the key, but the part where of the grammar, where you can develop more exercises, you can do it. It's not that difficult, it's just practice. So that will be for homework, please try to do it. Page 148, extra practice if you want to improve that knowledge. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
Definitely report the speech. Okay. How do you feel about this topic?
Great.
Okay. Claudia?
Good,
Direct.
teacher.
Okay, Karina?
We need some practice only.
Yes, of course. Remember, you can use
Yes,
your own resources. Check on YouTube, on Google, or
teacher,
whatever you need to. Yes.
teacher, sorry. Can you put one more time the homework, please? Can I take a screenshot? Thank you.
Right. Excellent. Okay. So how are you doing so far? Are you tired or not yet?
Um, Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. You have more energy. That's good. Let me see how much I have 3% now. Okay, let's talk about money. Money. Who likes money?
Me.
Me.
Eh.
Of course.
Money.
To be a millionaire, rich, a wealthy person. Okay, let's talk about this money and finances. Finances, okay? So money is very important, but it's not the most important thing in your life. Okay, let's see. We have still time, yes. Let me pick some people here. We're going to do something else. Oops. Uh-oh. Just like this. Okay. Let's see, Claudia, number 1. Well, you pick, Claudia. From number 1 to number 5, what number do you want?
Number 1.
Number 1, okay. Rosie, number 2 to number 5.
Number 2.
Number 2, okay. This is not the lottery, okay?
I don't know what. In which case? In this for the picture?
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, number 3, let's see, Judith. Number 4, Patty, and number 5, America. Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Remember your name. Number 1,
Okay.
Areli. Number 2, Julio. Number 3, Gabriel. Number 4, Karina. Who else is missing?
Number 5 and me.
America. Jameli. Number 5. Remember your number.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Go with number 1. Oops.
What is the activity?
Where is the teacher?
I think he doesn't have internet again. He had a bad sign.
Yes.
He's here.
Okay, let's wait.
Someone take a screenshot from the homework because she moved very quickly the slides.
Okay,
So,
only is page 87. I mean, let me check. Let me check again.
okay, thank you.
It's 148.
Oh my
Extra
God.
practice. Extra practice.
I can this. Yeah. Okay.
Extra practice. Yes. The extra
Thank you.
practice. You're welcome. We can do the extra practice.
We can do it?
If we have time, I don't know.
Okay. Together?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Okay.
Who is here? Only Karina and me. Who is here?
Hi.
Hi.
Who?
Eso qué bonito estudias.
What?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm back. Sorry. You know,
No problem. No problem.
today is not my day. Anyway, we can continue. Number 1. You have to complete it here. Number 1. Face and the cause.
Okay.
Number 1 was Claudia. I think was Claudia and somebody else.
Yes.
I told you to remember your numbers. Claudia.
Okay, made me happy. I need to start?
Yes, you're number 1. You need to mention something and it makes me happy because, for example, money makes me happy because you have made
Yes, the money makes me happy because I can buy all the things I want.
Okay, nice. All right. Another number 1.
Me, teacher.
Okay.
Animals makes me happy because are very very no sé cómo se dice acompañantes, así como amigos, son muy amigables. Friendly.
Friendly companion.
Friendly.
Remember, Areli, you have an S on makes, so it has to be an
Animals make
person.
me
Something singular.
happy. Yes. Animals makes me happy because are friendly.
Yes, remember, you have to use a singular. You cannot say are friendly.
Because are friendly. Animals make me happy because are friendly.
Because they are friendly, right? You have yes, you avoid the S, right? Excellent.
Okay.
Number 2.
Me,
Who's number 2?
me.
Okay, you are number 2, Judith?
Uh-huh. 3 things I can buy with money. I will buy the model latest car.
The what?
Car. Model latest. Último modelo.
Latest model.
Leather model car.
Yes.
Okay. And a big house with garden. With garden.
Garden?
Garden, garden.
Garden.
Okay, Judith, please.
Garden. And for this, I want to travel for my work.
Okay, you can travel, of course, with money. All right, excellent. Thank you. Another number 2.
Me, teacher Rosie.
Okay, Rosie, 3 things.
3 things I can buy with money. Food. It's very important, food. Clothes. And what else? Well, things that we need, no? I don't know. Shoes. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
Well, food, clothes, and shoes.
Number 3, who is number 3?
I think Nareli.
No, my number is 1.
Oh, my number is 4.
Number 3.
Gabriel, is your turn? Are you number 3?
Yes. My dream place to visit sometime in Spain. Sí, because it's for a lot of culture.
I can see the slide.
Number 4.
Who is number 4?
Me. I'm number 4.
Do you want to wait the teacher? Maybe the teacher is here.
Okay.
She put on the group wait.
Okay. Thank you, Karina. Thank you so much.
Okay. So wait for him or do another thing or I don't know.
Somebody have to the picture about the homework because I take another picture. Now the extra practice.
The extra practice is 140. Why did I say
48, no?
48?
48.
Yes.
Yes. How do you feel with our classes? How do you feel? Do you feel good with this? Do
Yes,
you
I feel good, comfortable, confident.
confident, no?
Yes.
I think that we progress now a lot.
Yes, but when I need to more practice. But we need to have the time. We need to separate the time in our day, every day. In
Yes.
my opinion, my
Are you a teacher too, Claudia?
yes, mathematics teacher
Mm.
and English teacher too.
Yes, I'm an English teacher. I work in a um, elementary.
Are you working in elementary school?
Yes.
I am too.
Really?
Yes. And I think America is working in like a teacher as a teacher. Right, America?
Right. In
Yes.
elementary school.
But I am working in virtual class.
Oh,
Yes. Me too.
I am in presential class.
Really,
Presential
America?
class.
Yes,
It's a private
Oh,
school or a government?
it's a private school.
how many students do you have, America?
Oh, for example, in presential, there are five
Five?
Oh,
or six,
okay.
whatever. Distance is, for example, 20 or
Mm.
15, depends.
Are you working on a hybrid? Hybrid?
Yes,
That's a lot of
Oh
work.
my
Oh my
God.
god.
Wow.
I want to do this. It's so hard.
I
it's
don't
a
want
hard.
it to work like that. But
Buonasera.
hi,
Buonasera,
teacher.
grazie mille, grazie
We're
mille.
practicing English,
Now it's Italian, please.
talking.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Grazie mille a tutti, a tutti. Sorry about this, but we are almost done actually. But this is going on and on and on and on. Okay, Rosie was saying 3 things that she can buy with money. She said food. Yes, Rosie?
Yes. Yes,
Continue,
teacher.
please. Continue.
I can buy food, clothes, and shoes. Of course.
Okay, 3 necessary things, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. We have another 2 or not?
Yes. No. No. Judy?
Number 3,
Gabby is number 3.
Gabby.
Gabriel. Gabriel.
Gabby,
That's number 2. My
wake up.
dream, my dream place to visit sometime is Spain. Spain,
Because,
because
all right, what's the reason?
because for a lot of culture,
For a lot of what?
culture.
Culture?
Yes,
Okay, you want to know the culture of Spain. Excellent. Number 4. Who got number 4?
Me
Okay, 3 material things that you love the most.
are my computer, my camera, and maybe my cell phone.
Your cell phone, okay.
Yes,
Camera, computer.
because I need to
Cell-
work three
yeah.
things when
Okay,
they
those are
work.
material stuff. Okay.
Yes,
Does somebody have another 4? No? Okay, number 5.
Me, teacher.
Yes.
Yes. Um, two material things I love the most are and my house because I don't have a sleep. I don't have a sleep. And my I don't know, my cell phone. That's it.
Okay, just two things. And your bed, right?
Yes, yes. My
Where
bed.
you sleep? Yeah. You see, some when you eat, sleep at in the floor. Wow, well, on the floor. Number 5, the last one.
And me,
Okay.
if I were rich, I would help the dogs in the streets or create an association for help to the woman without job.
Okay, a foundation to the women with no job.
Yes.
That's called
Or
foundations.
foundations.
Mhm. Excellent. Okay, somebody has, does somebody have another 5 or not?
No, I have another.
Okay, well, money. We are talking about money in this unit. So we are going to learn about what you do with your money, the money that you make when you work. So it's very important how you use your money and how you administer your money. Okay, who manages the money in your house? Karina.
Me and my mother.
Okay, you and your mom. What about you, Rosie?
Me, teacher. My
You?
husband and I. But
Okay.
at home, me.
You are the finance accountant. Okay, who did? What about you?
Me.
Yes, what about you? I am asking you. Who manages the money in your house? Who did?
Me.
Hello?
Manage the money in my house.
I manage
Manage.
the money. I manage the money in my house.
Yes, in my house.
Okay, what about you, Areli?
Me, teacher.
You. Okay.
Yes.
What about you, America?
Me, each person.
Okay.
My
Excellent.
mother, my father, my brother.
Everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Remember, it's very important to know this, right? Who handles or who manages the money? What are some things people do to manage their money successfully? Give me some examples, Claudia. What are some things people do to manage their money successfully?
Okay, separate the bills paid, maybe the rent,
Yes.
the money to buy the food of the house,
Yes.
for the gas.
Gas, yes.
You have car, the gas.
All the expenses, right? For food, for bills.
Yes, all the
Electric.
expenses. You are right, teacher. All the expenses.
Okay. What about banks? Do you have an account, for example? How do you use that account? Is suitable, is okay? Remember all this stuff, right? How you manage your money. If you invest your money, for example, you have stocks or something, I don't know. Let me ask you somebody else. Julio, What are some things people do to manage their money successfully?
Um, I don't know. Realize a list and um organize and a list the the how do you say
Yes.
the everything was both and more expensive and less expensive and
Yes.
the last the next time um um how do you say how do you say gastar
Spend
lo necesario
to spend the necessary
to expand the
money that you
necessary.
need. Yes.
That's
Okay.
it, teacher.
Okay, good. You have here income. Sorry, income outcome. You know what it means?
No.
Income is the money that you receive from the outside, maybe from your job or from somebody else. But that's the income, the money that goes to your account, to your pocket. Yes? Outcome is the money that leaves, the money that you spend. Yes? That's how you balance the incomes and outcomes in your money. Sometimes we use banks. Sometimes we do investment. Investment, some people say the other day inversion, but that's a different word, investment. You invest your money, maybe you have a store, you have a business, so you can double your money and make some profit.
Emprendedor.
Yes, profit is something extra you make from your investment. So when you think about business, let's say you spend like 200,000 pesos and your profit this week was 10,000 pesos. So now you have 10,000 pesos, right? So that's profit, ganancia, profit, or profits, plural. Okay, remember this section is about money, and we're talking about money, even though sometimes some people say it's not important, but yes, it is. To survive, you need money, you need to buy food, you need to pay bills. If you don't have a house, you don't own a house, you need to pay a rent, like Claudia said. Building vocabulary. Let's do it, please. Karina, can you read this, please?
Yes. Look at the article in this magazine. What kind of magazine or what kind of information is in this magazine?
Okay, so you can read the title.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. But you read
Ah,
it fine. I
okay.
mean, in these
Okay.
questions, you can guess by the title.
Okay. Building
Yes.
vocabulary. What kind of money manager are you?
Yes. What do you think is the article about?
I think it's a different way to save more money or keep your money.
Yes, excellent. Claudia, guess or speculate. What do you think about this article is about? Just reading the title.
What kind of money manager are you? Okay, it's a questionnaire to know, to answer some questions to know if we are how we manage our money.
Yes, excellent. How you manage your money.
If we are good to manage money, or if we are bad.
Yes, if you spend too much on things that you don't need, right? Excellent. Okay, let's see. Next questions. Patty, can you read this question, please?
This is a questionnaire. What's the purpose of it?
What do you think?
Discover what kind of saver you are.
Saver or you spend, right? You spend too much. Remember the words I mentioned at the beginning. How much income you have because you have a job, you receive, let's say, 5,000 pesos every 2 weeks. And you like to go to the mall and to spend in shopping something, right? So we need to balance that. Excellent.
I'm not good with this.
Well, you're going to learn.
I
Ruby,
no. I
next
had
question.
more outcoming than incomes.
Yeah. Judith, please. Next question.
How
Judith,
many questions does he have?
yes, we are talking about the questionnaire.
The question? I had so much.
Well, you can see the numbers here. Judith. This is a questionnaire. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you have number 1? Do you have
No, pay attention to the question. You have to be more specific. How many questions does
the 12? 12.
It has 12 questions.
12
right?
questions.
Yes, you need to be specific when you have a specific question. All right. Last one, America.
Yes. Do you consider yourself a good money manager?
Yes or not?
No. More or less.
More or less, kind of. Okay, excellent. Okay, let's try to this questionnaire. This is a French word questionnaire. Pay attention, please. So you have some responses. You have to answer yes or no. Here at the bottom, you have some answers. Like from 0 to 6 yes answers, you have these. From 7 to 12 yes answers, you have these. Okay, please answer the questions and then you tell me the results, okay?
Page 88, Lesson B, Money. 1. Building vocabulary. A. Listen and read the questionnaire from a money magazine. What kind of money manager are you?
What kind of money manager are you? Go through our checklist to find out. Tally your answers and read your profile. 1.
Do you have a monthly budget and stick to it?
2.
Do you keep track of how much you spend each week?
3.
Do you give yourself an allowance for special treats?
4.
Do you pay all your bills on time?
5.
Do you set aside money each month in a savings account?
6.
Do you have a bank account that pays good interest?
7.
Do you invest money in reliable stocks and bonds?
8.
Have you put enough money away for a rainy day?
9.
Do you pay in cash or by check to avoid charging too much to a credit card?
10.
When you borrow money from friends or family, do you pay it back right away?
11.
If you took out a loan, would you pay it off as soon as you could?
12.
If you got into debt, would you know how to get out of debt?
Okay, excellent. Okay, from 0 to 6, who has this frame from 0 to 6? How many years? How many yeses? Plural. Who had from 0 to 6 yeses? Anyone?
Few yeses.
Okay, let me ask. Rosie, how many yeses do you have?
I'm answering, and maybe 3 or 5, just 5 maybe.
So you're in the first one. Can you read this, please? This explanation? Rosie, from 0 to 6. Rosie?
Sorry. Yes, 0 to 6. Yes answers. You are relaxed about managing your money. You're not worried about how much money you have, but you might need to do something to get things under control.
You see, Rosie? You need to pay attention on that if you want. Okay, from 7 to 12. I guess everybody has more than that, right? 7 to 12. Okay, Gabby, can you read from 7 to 12? Gabby? Gabriel? Okay, Gabriel takes some time to answer, but let's see somebody else. Karina.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, are you following?
Yes, I have a yes.
Yes, so I am asking you to read from 7 to 12.
Okay. Yes, answer. You are very systematic and careful with your money. Many or mining? Managing your money is important to you. You might need to take sure it doesn't make you feel stressed. Stressed.
Stressed.
Stress.
Not stressed.
Stress.
Excellent. So you have a comparison. If you have less yeses, so you need to pay attention on this. If you have more than 7, read the blue part, please. So it's very important. Okay. I mean, remember, each person is different. So you need your results. Give me 1 second here. Let me erase this. Okay, we have new words in this one. Any new words that you want to know from here?
Yes, teacher.
What words you don't know?
The word allowance in the 11th question.
11, allowance. 11? Number 3.
Number
No.
3.
Yes.
Number 3.
Okay.
Me too.
Do you give yourself an allowance for special treats? Something that you give yourself. Allowance. Let's say my birthday is coming. So I say, well, I want to give something to myself and I'm going to use this money for me. I need a new computer. Of course, that's an allowance to myself. but you can have allowance from somebody else.
It's kind of in Spanish ahorro.
No, it's like préstamo,
Okay.
kind of a loan, something that you deserve. Comes from allow, you know, allowance. You deserve,
Like in compartamos, ¿no?
right? Yes. Any other new words? Please write down those words if you're not sure. Any new words?
Nothing.
Me in the question 11.
11. Took out one.
To out Luhan
Look, if
or
you took,
Luan.
if you took out a loan, like when you go to the bank and you ask for money, that's a loan, right? Because maybe you're going to go to school and you need 200,000 pesos and you need it from the bank, and then you pay back with interest. Maybe it could be a loan from your friend or your brother, your sister. You pay it off as soon as you die. Pay it off means pay in total. Pay it off, pay off. Yes?
Pay off.
Pay it off.
Pay off.
Pay the total of the amount. Let's see, I asked Karina, can I borrow $10,000 from you? Okay, I pay you back in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, I pay it off all the money, like the $10,000. That's an example. Okay. Now another word.
Nothing.
All right. Okay, as we mentioned before, we are discussing things about money, common expressions for money, financial matters, focusing on verb phrases. I don't. This is per work. Well, we don't have time right now. I don't know if you have something to do, so we can have a few more minutes because we lost some time.
It's okay for me.
If you can stay, it would be nice. If you have to go ahead, please. I mean, like 10 or 15 minutes more, okay?
It's okay, teacher.
Per word. Okay, Claudia, you are the first one. Per word, Claudia, can you instructions?
Yes. What are your money habits? Complete the chart with sentences. Use ideas from the questionnaire and add your own. Compare with a partner.
Okay, you get some ideas here, remember? So you are want to write it here. I don't. What you do and what you don't do. Focus on the questionnaire. Okay? Compare and work with a partner. Work with a partner. Let's do it. Please go ahead. Okay. Okay, excellent. What do you have in number in the first? Let me see. Let me put some colors here. This is what you do with your money. This one, the blue one. And the red one is what you don't do with your money. Just give me the ideas, please.
In the line blue, pay my bills on time.
Pay your bills on time. Yes, that's something good. Okay. What don't you do? Patty, something negative about your money.
Not pay your bills on time.
No, but you do. You forget?
I don't know.
Something that you do when you manage your money. Follow the example in the questionnaire.
I don't keep track of.
Yeah, like here you see monthly budget. I don't have a monthly budget. You just spend money, right? I don't keep track of the money I spend.
Pues sí, pues, ¿para qué le pegaste?
Okay. Can you close your microphone, Rosie? If you're honest, you're going to need it. Use it. Okay, Julio said.
I got it, teacher. Talk out alone.
Alone or allowance?
Alone.
Alone, okay. Ask for a loan. Okay. Julio? Something that you do?
Negative?
Say one more time.
I don't keep track of.
Oh, you don't, okay. You don't keep track of what?
Spend each week.
The money you spend every week. Do it like this. Remember that's why I mentioned at the beginning your incomes and your outcomes, right? Excellent. Somebody else, please. Volunteers, we are almost done.
Me, teacher.
Yes, Claudia.
I pay in cash to avoid a credit card.
Pay cash to avoid credit card fees, right? Like interest or something like that. That's good. What else? Anybody else?
Yes, me.
Yes.
I paid the loan as soon as I could.
Pay the loan.
As soon as I could.
All right.
I could.
ASAP. You know what it means?
No.
ASAP?
You wrote this in a message, teacher, a long time ago.
Yeah, ASAP, as soon as possible. Please send me your homework.
Okay.
ASAP. Please me your homework ASAP. As soon as possible. That's very common in English, ASAP. So you don't say as soon as possible. You know, you use acronyms. This is called acronyms. Acronyms. Okay, different ideas.
I invest on my health.
Yes.
I invest on my health.
You invest. Like, what do you mean? Like going to the gym, buying vitamins,
Diet.
diet, special diet, good food,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Vegetables, meat, something good, quality,
Yes.
right? That's something good you do. Because we have quality in many things. So quality is a little bit more money, right? Okay, anything else? Another volunteer?
Yes,
Okay,
teacher, I pay with credit card.
you pay with credit cards?
Yes.
Okay, when you pay with credit card, you must be careful to pay on time, right?
Yes.
I mean, credit cards are good, but you should know how to manage your credit, how much money you spend every month. Why? Because then you have interest and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes it's good in any country to have a good credit, because then you can buy many things in the future, like a house, a car, or something, right?
Right.
Something that is very difficult to find when you don't have the money on your hands. So you can ask for a credit, or you have a good credit with the bureau, or whatever you call this in Mexico, is good for you because you have a good record that you could pay on time, etc. Okay, please check this for homework or for just for information.
Teacher, can you put one more time the exercise, please?
Which one?
The exercise, please. Can I take a screenshot?
Which exercise?
The last one.
This one?
This. Hold on, please.
All right, so it's time. We don't have more time to finish. We try to finish next class. But remember, the context is our money, right? But the grammar, or what you need to learn, is about direct questions and reported questions. Like here, direct questions, the market researcher. Are you a spender or a saver? She asked me, or she wanted to know if, remember, if or whether is the same. If I was a spender or a saver, it's the same what you did before. Okay, we are going to work next week with these direct questions and reported questions. So we will continue with this topic. Okay. Questions?
Okay.
Questions, comments, or complaints, please?
No, teacher.
The question. I have a question, teacher.
Yes.
The homework is page 148, extra practice.
Yes.
And
yes.
obvious the lesson.
Yes, the lesson A, unit
the lesson
9.
A.
Yes, lesson A, unit 9, and do a previous reading of lesson B.
Yes.
Okay, about money. So you can understand better the topic. Okay. Thank you guys very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for your patience with my problems here with the computer that going back and forth. But we finally finished the class. See you next week. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourselves. Be happy. Okay. Thank you so much. See you then.
Thank you. Thank you to you, teacher. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.
See ya.
Next class.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
teacher. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.